They haven't been able to make much ground here. Unable to break through. Johnson. Good burst, this one. At full pelt. Quick with a pass.
Blow the whistle. It's a try.
He tried to shut out the crowd noise as he lines his kick up. Hits the upright with a kick. The New Zealand Warriors lead 4-0. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Juavasishe there to field the kick. Nice step and shut out of the play by that tackle. Tries a pass back inside. May have stunned him. Green. They go downfield. Maybe they've lost count of the tackles. Can someone tell him he's running the wrong way? Showing plenty of speed. Brushes off the defence with ease. Wow, he's through the line. He's tackled after making good metres. Sends it back inside. Ball and all tackle.
2 hands away. Held.
Seized in the tackle.
He's held there. He's held. 3.
Watson goes downfield before they used up all of their tackles. Not sure about the logic behind that. He's been caught offside.
Not a popular call with the locals, but despite their objections, it's the right call.
Ross just starts the play with a tap. Superb tackle. Juavasishe misses the tackle. Nailed by the defence. Passy. Hey, Twinkle Toes. They finally wrap him up. He finds open pasture with a charge. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Sprinting. 2 of them combined to bring him down. With a punt. And that kick is out of here. It's out on the full.
Good pressure from the chasers to produce the error.
Back underway with a tap. Brushes off the defence. They finally bring him down.
Hands away. Held.
There's metres to be made from dummy half. Overpowered in a 2-man tackle. Pierce. Look at him. Wading through the defence. Bursts through the line. He offloads. I like that. He's kept it alive. Wrapped up like a sausage. Pierce runs as hard as he can.
3.
Barnett just galloping along.
He's held there.
They continue to roll forward. The Newcastle Knights are off the hook. They just got a bit too excited there, I reckon. They had a good opportunity to put points on the board, but they blew it.
They really needed to secure that.
Grabbed by the defence. Passing. Sends it back inside. Oh! He's through the line. Nice tackle.
Held. 2.
Beal runs from acting half. And they rattle his back teeth in that tackle.
3. Hands away.
Green. Well, they've gone downfield with a kick without using the full set. Not sure what happened there. Passy makes the tackle. Harris out in the open space. Cluster of defenders there.
5. Hole on the 10.
Green. Punting. Levi latches onto that kick. What's going on? He's running backwards. Bursting through the line. Oh, he's a pile driver tackle. Arnett. Passes short. Not a good pass there. Natalia blows past the defence. Clear. He's got support. Still trying to make ground after a good run.
2.
Barnett running along. Passes long. Just galloping along. Secure. No respect for ball security. Nice defence.
Move.
Mannery. Two defenders put an end to his run.
That's his second.
Johnson. Turns it inside. Breaks the line. Harris. He's got support there. Delivering the short ball. Green. Good tackle.
Green. He's held there.
Johnson. Just galloping along. Kicks the football very high. Ross. Under the bomb would be big trouble. This could be big trouble. 15 metres away and he plays it. Viti. And they've come in from everywhere to make the tackle.
He's held there.
Nice tackle there.
Back with me. Held.
Test the defence with a short ball. Pussy! They had them in a spot of trouble, but a little too eager there, and they've squandered a prime opportunity to put points on the board.
Put that down as an incomplete set.
Watson. Straight through. He's got backup. Takes a peek for some backup. Look at this guy brushing through the tackle. One-handed offload. Driven back in that two-man tackle. With a little bullet pass.
Held. That's his second.
Levi. Out of dummy half. There's two in the tackle.
3. Marcus back in. He's held there.
Flicks a short pass. The tackle is a double act. There's the fourth tackle.
Get back. Look at me.
Bamboozles the defence with a step. And the pass has been hijacked. Powering through the defence. They've got the numbers. The scrambling defence get him at the end of the run. He looks over his shoulder for backup. Pussy just galloping along. Contained on the 30-metre
Hands
line.
away. He's held there.
Explodes through the tackle. Just galloping along.
Back with
Finally wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Pussy just galloping along. Delivers a long ball. Holding up a short pass on the 20-metre line to play the ball. Maintaining their advantage in attack. Johnson! Rounded up by the defence.
He's held there. Hit the last.
Green! Launches a kick. Too long, too wide. No good.
Oh dear, not what they needed there. Too much umph on that one.
Levi restarts play. Just short of the 30-metre line.
Tackle.
Ponga looking to make ground out of dummy half. Pierce. Good play. He fends off one. They have got the numbers. Looking left and right for support. They're 30 metres out. Lilliman goes for the field goal. Strange decision when they're more than one behind. Tackled in goal and they should get another set from the dropout.
A great result for a perfectly executed kick and chase.
He puts in the grubber. Ponga, a little careful with that bouncing ball. The chaser's nowhere to be seen. Just rips his way through the defence. This he's over. Has he grounded the ball here? We now wait on. The conversion. That one never looked like missing.
It's so important now that they back this up with a good set from the kickoff and get to the kick. Otherwise, this lead may not last that long.
The Newcastle Knights lead 6-4. Good burst, this one. Good tackle.
That's one. Move. Held.
Halted by that tackle. Barnett. Front on defence.
He's held there. 3.
Guerra shoving his way through. Finally brought to ground. This is excellent attack. Takes a peek for some backup. Just galloping along. Brushes through the tackle. Double act in defence ends that run. Just galloping along. This'll take half an hour to come down. New Zealand will breathe a big sigh of relief. That was looking touch and go for a moment. The tackle there. Viti. Wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Little dummy half run here. Wrapped up. No way through. Passing. He's testing the defence with a short pass. New Zealand throwing themselves against the defensive line. Unable to break through. That is tackle number 4 completed. Green. Can he get there? This will be close. Only now as he's run halted. Just one to go in the set. Just galloping along. Punts. Ross there to field the kick. Inside their own 30. Brushes off the defence with ease. Finally wrapped up.
2 hands away.
Just galloping along. Wrapped up. No way through.
He's held there.
Pierce slips in the short one. Collected in the tackle. Still a couple of tackles left here. A snappy pass. Now on the 40-metre line. He plays the ball. The high ball. Explodes through the tackle. Hard to contain. And look at this.
He's held there.
2 in the tackle and they round him up. Passing. Wrapped up. No way through.
Held.
Fisher Harris batters his way through that tackle. Well, he's beat the second man. Breaks through the defence. Did well in that run, but now it's ended. The Warriors on the charge. And after all of that, he's tackled. 5th tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. Just galloping along. The 2-man tackle is a strong one. And we'll have a changeover here. This is the old run backwards trick. Held, called by the ref.
Held. That's 1. Move.
Nice defence there.
2 on the kick going. He's held there.
Crashes to ground.
3.
Yes, crosses the halfway line. Wrapped up. No way. We have time. And the referee says that's all we have time for in the first half. Okay. Referee looks ready. Second half about to get underway. Back from half-time and we are underway. He's well positioned to take that kick. Good burst this one. He breaks through the defence. He's now all on his own. Referee has called play the ball. He'll do it 40 metres out. Darting along. Powerful tackle. Two-man job, that one. Just galloping along. The torpedo bomb, look out. Oh, he's the Iceman. What a catch. 10 metres out. Johnson. That's a clever pass. That's a poor pass. Sloppy play. Two-man tackle, it's good defence. Mannering flicks a short pass. Referee shouting held. Mannering. They call that a coach killer. He's lost it.
Very poor play from the home team. The coach will be absolutely furious.
And the pass has been picked off. And shut out of the play by... That tackle. Watson with the short ball. Tries his luck with a grubber kick. And they've managed to get to the ball. Rounded up in the tackle. Slips in the short one. Pierce out in spaces. Swamped in the tackle. A pair of defenders there. That is tackle number 3. Oh, nice work. Short pass. Levi. That's a clever pass. Guerra. Grab there. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Snappy pass. Guerra. There's the tackle. Referee signifies 5th tackle. He heads east. Watson. In open pasture now. Maybe this will work. He tries to chip inside the danger zone. The New Zealand Warriors. Martini Zelezniak. Passes inside. Mannering. Good tackle. Johnson passes. Harris breaks through the defence. Support is there. Looks for some backup with an impressive serve. Martini Zelezniak dashes out of dummy half. Martini Zelezniak gobbles him up. Referee has called them back for that forward pass. A pile driver tackle. Sprinting, fooling the defence with that step. Nice skill, one-handed offload. Knocks him off his feet. Kenny down. He finds open pasture. Flood on defence. Met by the defence. The Warriors are looking a bit wobbly. Gets it away. Like that, he's kept it alive.
Nice pass.
He gets the opportunity to come into the match.
A good opportunity to make an immediate impact and impress his coach.
Spreads it wide. Barnett picks up the ball. Newcastle. Johnson. Wrapped up on the 10. Passy. Classic tackle.
Hands away. Held.
Viti. Two in the tackle. That does the job. Harris holding up a short pass. Held as the call from the ref.
That's tackle for.
Fourth
hands
tackle.
Off. He's held there.
Cut. Well, they've gone downfield with a kick without using the full set. Not sure what happened there. Runs past the defence. Trying a little kick in behind. And there's the tap. Passy mesmerises the defence with a step. Side step.
Either he's good or... They've forgotten it's tackle football.
They finally bring him down. Looks for support here. Off the left foot. Breaks the line. He's caught the napping. Finally taken down.
That's one. Move.
Johnson breaks the line. And they stop him right on the 20-metre line. Viti lays it off. Two defenders and he's down. Johnson with the high ball. No respect for ball security. Tonga gathers it just short of the 10.
One. Release. Held.
It's out here. Shoves off that tackle. Nice
On
tackle.
the kick going.
What's going on? He's running backwards. Ball and all tackle.
He's held there. Right, that's the third.
Rounded up on the 30-metre line. Tackle four made there.
Get back. Look at me.
Tonga brushes through the tackle. That ball has been taken out in the open space. Nice
held there.
defence.
One. Release.
Hey, Twinkle Toes. Shut down that tackle.
Two. Held.
Running along. Wrapped up. No way through.
Three. Hands away.
Pussy bamboozles the defence with a step. Plenty of determination. Net run. Did he hurt in the tackle there?
Losing a player from the game like this will test the true character of this team.
Lawton.
Tackle 5.
He's held up over the line, but I do think he got the ball down. To break up the defence, a short pass. Chuvas's Sheck. They play the ball, 10 away. Bit of an anti-climax that. It's a changeover. The Knights have a completion rate of 9 from 15. They're doing enough to keep the momentum going. He's clear. He was just about through. That has gone into touch. Lawton just galloping along. Not too far from the line. Little dummy half run here. He's taken there in that tackle, and he'll have to play the ball after that tackle. A snappy pass. Lawton rounded up in the tackle. Halfway through this set.
Back to 10.
Hammering the goal line. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Feeds the short ball. Johnson. They're knocking on the door of the try line. 5th tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. Delivering the short ball. Mannering. New Zealand throwing themselves against the defensive line. Unable to break through. The Newcastle Knights. Watson. Wrapped up on the 10-metre line. Lillyman slips in the short one. He's got teammates there. Just shoves off that tackle. Breaks straight through the defence. He's got momentum. Still going. Just galloping along.
Hill. 3.
Lillyman. He heads east. Running along. Wrapped up on the 20-metre line. This is excellent attack. Bura! Look at him wading through the defence. That is a try-saving tackle. Boom chugga gets the ball in. Pierce. And he says play on. So do I. The New Zealand Warriors get a free life and a prime scoring opportunity goes begging. There's tackle 1. Chuvas's Sheck. Blocked by the tackle.
3. Hands off. Hill.
Johnson. Hey, which way did he go? Great step. Good burst, this one.
He's held there.
That's tackle 4.
On the 10.
There's metres to be made from dummy half. Caught there.
Hill. 5. Hill.
Johnson. There's the punt. And he's right in position to field the kick. Just short of the 40.
Right. Here's tackle 1. He's held there.
Safiti. 2-man tackle. Very effective.
That's his 2nd.
Pierce just galloping along. I like that. Front on defence. 2 defenders driving to make the tackle. Still a couple of tackles left here. Just galloping along. Wrapped up. No way through. Referee signifies 5th tackle. Just galloping along. It's the little chip in. Eventually taken to ground. The Newcastle Knights. Lawton. And the tackle is made. Disha Harris. Crunched in that 2-man tackle.
2. On the kick going.
Mannering shovels it wide. Dragged towards the touchline. That was good. Superb tackle. Johnson evades that tackle. Wrapped up. No way through. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Mannering. They go downfield. Maybe they've lost count of the tackles. That's good positional play to take the kick. He's running backwards. They call that a coach killer. He's lost it. Inside their own 30. Barnett with a short ball. It's out here. That's the 30-metre line. He plays the ball.
Release.
Bura. defenders with a bumping tackle.
He's held there.
Pierce feeds the short ball. Runs past the defence. Shaken up by a two-man tackle.
Back with me.
Lamb. Bureau. He's tackled.
Get back.
Fourth tackle.
With me. He's held there.
Pierce shoving his way through. He offloads. Intercepted.
One. Release. Held.
Nbacarter running along. Wrapped up like a sausage. Luke goes himself. Just galloping along.
He has worked tirelessly for his teammates tonight. What a performance.
Captured by the defence. Viti just galloping along. Plays the ball, 5 out. Taken to ground. They're on the back foot here. The New Zealand Warriors are pressing hard. Overpowered in a two-man tackle. It's tackle 5. Do they run or kick? Looking to send his man through a hole. Johnson! The torpedo bomb, look out. Great hands to catch that ball in goal.
Very good football from both sides. A good pressure kick, well diffused.
Restarting play with a tap. Driven back in that two-man tackle. Watson. Flawed in that tackle.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Olga. And they seize him.
He's held there. 2.
Pierce delivering the short ball.
3. Hands away. Held.
Safiti flicks a short pass. Darting along. Barnett gobbles him up. They're looking dangerous. Guerra just galloping along. Feeds the short ball and offloads the ball. Referee has pulled. Sonny. Classic tackle.
Move.
Luke decides to run from dummy half. Johnson. Clear. He's got support. Onga latches onto that kick. He's lost the compass on this run. Bursting through the line. Backup is coming. Running and running and running. Fens.
He's over. Well, you...
Two to be had here with this conversion. Miss to the left. The Knights lead 10-4 here. Johnson restarts play. In open pasture now. Chipping. Lasone able to take that catch. He surges forward. Great strength.
1. Release.
Fisher Harris. Misses the tackle. Ball and all tackle. Harris turns it inside. The tackle is a double act. Lawton fires out a pass. Play continues after the offload. Wrapped up. No way through. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve. Out in spaces. And they thump him back in the tackle. Just 1 to go in the set. Nbacarter puts up the bomb. No respect for ball security. Ross puts him away. Sloppy play. Poor pass. Quick to get to the loose ball. He's in the clear. He's got support there. Nice tackle there. Pierce out over the touchline.
Just wants it out over the sideline to run the clock down. Good tactics.
Lasone And with a step, he gets away from the defence. Finally taken down. Gets the ball. Johnson! And they rattle his back teeth in that tackle. In need of points, and here's their chance. Slips in the short one. Shek. Not far behind. They can't afford to squander this chance. Loops a pass. Johnson! Not far away and challenging the defence. There's the fourth tackle. Luke, well, he's over the line, and I think he's got this down. And an opportunity on the back of that to add another two.
Simple job. Block out this noisy crowd and slot it home between the posts.
Kick is good, and that has tied up the scores.
The drop goal can be a horrible way to go. Both sides will have to tighten up around the ruck and avoid giving away easy meters.
Hello, it's a short kick. Shek powers forward. This is good. The siren has sounded with the short ball. Viti, hey, Twinkle Toes. He's in open space. Only now is his run halted. The golden point rule comes into play now with the scores all tied up at the end of normal time. It's the job of kicking off. There's plenty of depth to that kickoff. The chaser's nowhere to be seen. And they stop him right on the 20-metre line. Johnson! He finds open pasture inside their own 20-metre line. Shek. Nice step. Sprinting. Wrapped up. No way through. Johnson! Well, they didn't use the full set of tackles there. Wonga gathers it, just galloping along. Runs past the defence. Big run and out of a tackle. He's tackled after making good metres. Watson just galloping along. Out of my way, he said. Puts him away. Safiti just galloping along. Finally wrapped up on the 10-metre line. A snappy pass. Pearce just galloping along. Watson. Man, can't he throw a long pass? Lillyman. Aha, the chip. The New Zealand Warriors will breathe a big sigh of relief. That was looking touch and go for a moment. And there's the tap. Lawton tries a pile driver tackle.
He's held there.
Shek clear through the defence. Stretches out. Here's trouble. Shek surges forward in the tackle. Luke has a look and then runs from dummy half. Wrapped up on the 20-metre line. Johnson! He finds open pasture. Two defenders put an end to his run. Menery sprinting. It's a turnover of possession. Play on! Get a free life. And a prime scoring opportunity goes begging through the first line of defence. Look at him wading through the defence. Just galloping along. Pearce flicks the ball inside. He fends off one. Bura with the break. They finally wrap him up. Safiti out in the open space. Ball and all, two-man tackle. Pearce launches a bomb. Rounded up in the tackle.
He's tackled one.
Fisher Harris bamboozles the defence with a step. Upended in the tackle. Luke darting from dummy half. Out in spaces.
I'm losing count of how many runs this bloke's made.
Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here. Shek. He's got momentum. Still going. That's tackle 4. Just galloping along. Just short of the halfway line. That's tackle 5. Johnson. Just galloping along. with a field goal attempt. Wrapped up on the 10-metre line. Guerra sprinting. Shrugs off the tackle.
That's his second. Held.
Late change being made here.
A bit of a tactical change from the coach here, I think.
Lillyman wrapped up. No way through. Safiti running along. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Guerra intercept. Runs past the defence. Batters his way through that tackle. Nice tackle. Breaks through. He's breaking his way through the line. They have to scramble in defence to tackle him. He looks for support. Almost to the line. Johnson. They've lost it. They have got the numbers. Brushes through the tackle. Caught there. Watson just galloping along. They go downfield. Maybe they've lost count of the tackles.
Huge play. Well executed. And now his team have a golden opportunity here.
And back they go to the 20-metre line. Flicks a short pass. And that... Kick is out of here. It's out on the full. He's starting play with the tap. Just galloping along. Good tackle there. Well, if the two teams fail to score in the net. And here it is. Second stanza of extra time. When will it end? More extra time underway. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Just galloping along. Superb tackle. Wonga just galloping along. That is strong. Shoving off that tackle. They finally bring him down. Pearce just galloping along. Finally brought to ground. Watson looks to add one to the scoreboard. Well, I don't think those were his tactics. It's gone dead.
Well, he would have wanted that one to hold up, but in the end, it was an ordinary kick.
Back underway with a tap. Great step. Grabbed by the defence. Viti. Two-man tackle. Very effective.
Right, he's tackle one.
Fisher Harris. Delivers a long ball. Carter. That's the tackle.
Two.
Mannery. Just galloping along. I don't think they can stop him. Well, where did he come from? A try saver. Boom, Chagalaka gets the ball out. Johnson. What a crucial tackle. Call it a try saver. They continue to roll forward with a little bullet pass. Blocked by the tackle. Looking to send his man through a hole. Johnson puts up the bomb. Great hands to catch that ball in goal.
That's good play from both sides. A good kick and well defended.
Lamb restarts play with a tap. Just galloping along.
Zero tackle.
Watson shrugs off the tackle. That was easy. Finally taken down. Pierce. He finds open. He's in the clear. Who can stop him? He's in the clear. He's tackled. Contained by the defence.
Back with me. He's held there.
Bunga dashes out of dummy half. Referee has called play the ball. He'll do it 40 metres out. Ref says full. Safiti feeds the short ball. Handed up by the defence.
Tackle 5. Oh. He's held there.
Pierce. Clear the tarmac. He's coming through. Lays it off. Lamb. A try-saving tackle. Bit of an anti-climax, that. It's a changeover. Chuvasa Sheikh. Strong tackle. There were two in it. Lawton slips in the short one. Referee calls held.
He's held there. 2 hands away.
Luke, bang, with a step, sprinting.
Surely the guy needs a rest. Where's he finding this energy?
Wrapped up, no way through. Lawton, snappy pass. He breaks through. Johnson, he's in the clear. 2 in the tackle and they get him to ground. The Warriors on the charge. Luke, just galloping along. He's in the clear. Sends it back inside. Chuva, it's a try. And that is it. Let's hear from Eddie Hemmings.
Well, it wasn't the most convincing win, but they got the victory.